With The Mandalorian Season 2, fans are hoping that a lot of questions are going to be answered, and some new evidence and theories are pointing towards the fact that yes, the child is a clone, and it's definitely going to have some connections to the prequels. So when it comes to The Mandalorian, one of the biggest things that's been discussed ever since the first episode ended of the first season was who exactly is the child and what is the bigger connection to the entire Star Wars mythos. Now, of course, if you dig through the details and the little Easter eggs throughout the first season, there's definitely indications that the cloners from Kamino were in fact somehow involved with the future and the past of this character. Now people are digging even deeper and trying to figure out what exactly might line up to reveal some brand new details. So the first big thing that people want to talk about is the fact that the child was born in the same year that Anakin Skywalker was born, but the child remained hidden somehow for this entire time. And of course, the child is very much super force sensitive. So how did this go undetected? Now this brings it all the way back to the cloners from Kamino, which of course we saw that in the first season, one of the doctors was working with the remnant forces of the Empire, trying to get a hold of the child for experiments, and if it died during these, that was an acceptable loss. Now, in the most recent Star Wars books, it's been discovered, and I quote, "Rumors spread of Imperial attempt to create clones of unique species." Now again, this does make sense and lines up with what we know is coming in about 2 decades with Emperor Palpatine, and this is leading many people to believe that a big revelation in Season 2 will be discovered in relation to the child. That maybe it could be a clone of the one and only Yoda, but also that it could somehow tie into the creation of Anakin since he was born out of nowhere, but we really know it was due to Palpatine manipulating the Force, and this could tie it all with the dyad type of thing that they dealt with in The Rise of Skywalker, where, you know, if there's something equally good created, something equally bad, like, they could pull it back to that. So there is a lot of evidence here that does sort of line up, but again, a lot of it is also a big factor of fan theories that almost never have turned out to be true with everything Disney is doing with Star Wars. So it'll be interesting to see how they proceed with this, but I think we can definitely assume that they were trying to clone the child for whatever reason, which more than likely leads to them cloning Palpatine.